There is no electricity anywhere because there's no oil, there's no energy. And this is what it looks like. Except that hotel, because it's a 5-star hotel. That's it. Everybody else is in the dark.
Cuba's energy minister said it live. We have absolutely no fuel. We have absolutely no diesel. Havana, 20 to 24 consecutive hours of blackouts. Surgeries canceled. Food rotting. Streets lit by firewood. Eastern provinces went dark after reserves hit zero. March 2026. 3 nationwide collapses, including a 29-hour total blackout. Trump signed fuel embargo measures in January 2026. Tariffs threatened on any country supplying Cuba. Venezuela cut back. Russia cut back. The grid starved. The UN called the blockade unlawful. The world responded with $100 million and a shrug. International leverage over a national power grid proven. Process that. Trump told every country supplying Cuba oil that doing so would cost them tariffs. Those countries complied, and an island of 11 million people lost power for a day at a time repeatedly until surgeries were being canceled and people were burning wood in the streets. The world watched. The world said almost nothing. That silence is the proof of concept. I'll keep you updated. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule and teach well, who taught us His truth. I came across this video, and what better video? What is one of the major stumbling blocks for people that cannot grasp this 100% truth? Because this is the 100% truth. When you come into the understanding of knowing who the devil is, which is a so-called white man, when you come into the understanding of knowing who God's chosen people are, the so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics, everything begins to make sense. Then you can begin to answer, why do good things happen to bad people? Why do bad things happen to good people? Amos 3:6. Sirach talks about there are spirits created for vengeance, man, that lay on sore strokes. Okay? Understanding when you come into this 100% truth, everything makes sense, man. But until you so what is one of the major things that prohibits our people from coming into this truth? One of the major things that prohibits our people, it can either be for a lot of our people, it can be a stumbling block. I'll be honest with you. When I first heard about the truth, and I heard that America was the devil, that was a hard pill to swallow for me. Why? Because we were raised in this, man. But then that's why the scripture says, Isaiah 9:2, those that walk in darkness have seen a great light, man. We have been filled with darkness, man. That's why Isaiah 47 talks about stand now with thine enchantment. Why? Because we have been enchanted. We have been lullabied. We have been hypnotized. Matter of fact, let me take that back. HAD. We had been hypnotized to the operations of this world. And a lot of these people are still hypnotized. They think that America cannot do any wrong. But yet here you have America dictating global and foreign policy against the tribe of Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. I just read to you what America has done. They have canceled surgeries, liver surgeries, gallbladder surgeries, cancer surgeries, emergency, giving birth, C-section surgeries. All these surgeries that we get I mean, America is a city of unwalled villages, man. You go into Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, it talks about that. I will go to them that are at rest. America is at rest. We don't know what it's like to not have a hospital more than 20 minutes away from our house. Think about that. I saw a story of this makeup artist. She went to Mexico for her vacation. She fell off a fucking cliff when she was quadding, and they had to drive her 1 hour to the hospital. And I'm thinking, 1 hour? Wow, the closest hospital to me is probably like 20 minutes away, and that's still a long time. It seems, man, we are the city of unwalled villages, man. And we are living in a place where, let's let the scripture speak. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The whole globe has been given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Who controls the globe? This is a back to the basics video. Who controls the globe? Who gets to dictate foreign policy on another? Think about that. America gets to tell Cuba what they can and what they can't do. America gets to tell Venezuela what they can and what they can't do. America gets to tell Iran what they can and what they can't have. You can't have this bomb because we think you might drop it on somebody, even though nobody has ever dropped a bomb on any other country other than America. That's the hypocrisy. That's the accuser of the brethren. That's the categoreo of the brethren. That's the categorizing. Because that's exactly what this devil has done. This devil has categorized us through his enchantments of what we can and what we can do. What other countries can and what other countries can't do. Now, when you have that power over another sovereign and foreign nation, that alone shows you that you control the world, man. That's why it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who controls the earth? America. The so-called whites control the earth. It's been given to them. Daniel 4:17 talks about it. Because ultimately, though America runs the world, America has the stewardship over the world. Daniel 4:17 says the Most High gives it unto whom he desires, even the bases of men. Now this is our punishment. Our punishment is that we have to be ruled by the most bases of men, and that's exactly what these people are. These people are the most bases of men. They don't have no flavor. What have these people given to the earth? The so-called Native Americans taught them how to shower. They were shitting in their own, kingdoms. They were throwing dead bodies and leaving them out in the town place. Yet we had laws that told us about how to stone people. If you're going to stone somebody, you take them out the city. And that's why the scripture says this is your wisdom before all the nations, man. Because only this was given to us, man. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Only America can dictate what the whole world can do towards one small ass island. And that's, Revelation 12:12. The devil's come down with great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. The scriptures are coming out. The truth is coming out. The prophets are on the scene. And so because of this, he knows that his time is up. He's got that fucking, 1 minute fucking clack, clack, clack. I'm not a UFC fighter watcher. But I do know that when they got 1 minute or 30 seconds, they clap them sticks. Well, Yahweh Shemel Shai is clapping them sticks. Clap, clap, clap. And so what's Esau trying to do? He's trying to knock us out, man. But he's not going to do that. The scriptures talk about he shall stop him in his enterprise, right? Ain't that what the scriptures say? See, we have eaten the whole roll, man. And that's what separates us from the world, man. We ate the whole roll, man. Matter of fact, let's get that in Ezekiel. Because, see, that's what the church doesn't want you to know. Ezekiel, I know it's in Ezekiel 2, it's towards the end. It said, and he spread it before me, so I'm at the roll, And it was written with and without, and it was written there in lamentations and mourning and woe. See, we got the whole roll, man. The world has not eaten the whole roll. The world has eaten John 3:16, and y'all been eating the same dog food, but that dog food is fake dog food, because when you go into the word of the world, it's cosmos. Y'all been eating fake GMO Christianity dog food. And we done ate all of the roll, and we know what's coming, man. Christianity won't give this to you, man. Now, I want to go back to this video, because one thing that he pointed out towards the end of it was that hotel.
5-star hotel. That's it.
That's a 5-star hotel. See, while everybody is suffering, Esau Edom gets to live, man. See, this is a beautiful thing of Jacob's trouble, man. The beautiful thing of Jacob's trouble is that while the so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics have grown to survive off of fucking, Maruchan, fucking cup of noodles, lentils, whatever it is, the basis of food. These people have been at the top. And so there's a pain. Didn't Yahushua said, I come to set the captives free? So when you see that video of a 5-star hotel being lit up, and then you see everybody's houses set up, who are the captives there? See, that's what Christianity does. It can't and won't answer. Well, if Yahushua talked about sending poor people, those that mourn, you're not mourning. You're furthering your kingdom. See, this is, again, prophesying to us smooth things. Our people are simple, man. Luke 16:25, but Abraham said, son, remember, and son, why? Because Esau is our brother. Okay, son, Esau, remember that thou in thy lifetime received thy good things. Genesis 27:39 through 41. His blessing was the fatness of the earth, the sword, and he got the good thing. But further on, and likewise Lazarus, evil things. Now we are Lazarus, the so-called blacks, and Hispanics. We received the shit end of the stick, the trail of tears, the doctrine of discovery, the Atlantic slave trade. But now, see, look at that colon. That's a separation. But now, and when is that now? That now was when Yahushua comes back. And even prior to that, Deuteronomy 30:7, the curses are jumping on our enemies. But now, he is comforted, and thou art tormented. See, in the same way that these motherfuckers had their fucking lights on, man, and I'm not going to excuse my language, man. Fuck these people, man. Oh, he's cussing. Man, fuck you. He's cussing. Y'all motherfuckers done slaughtered our entire people, and you want to worry about a bad word. Fuck you. And if these words are too hard to you, then get the fuck up at the fucking channel, man. Go back to Joel Osteen and be happy. Just be happy. Just smile. Hey, watch the same YouTube videos that you show to your 6-month-old kid, man. Be happy and be happy. Fuck out of here, man. No. Scriptures go into that, man. Now he is comforted and thou art tormented, man. Proverbs, the 1st chapter towards the end, talks about Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai laughing at his enemies in their calamity, man. See, we have nothing here for us, man. Hebrews 13:14, we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. At any time, our power can be shut off, man. At any time, we can be... No, when it comes to us, our towns will be shut down. And the only people that will have power are the Edomites, the self-proclaimed whites. And this is a fact. Daniel 12, Jeremiah 30:6, Matthew 24. All of these talk about Jacob's trouble, man. Jacob is going to go through it, and Esau is going to somehow find a way to wiggle his ass through, but we will dig him through the tunnels. Jeremiah 16 and 16, I believe I've sent men for fishers, but then I will send them for hunters. That's what's happening, man. Right now we're fishing for the elect, but then we're going to be hunting for the elites. Jeremiah 149, 150 talks about binding their nobles with irons. Yeah. Because our nobles were bounded with irons. Ain't that what Isaiah, the 3rd chapter, talks about? I take away the order, the captain of 50. Our head men were taken out. Doesn't the scriptures talk about his judgment is unto a circle? Hey, we got taken out now. You got to be taken out. Isaiah 14 and 2. Revelation 13 and 10. Psalms, the 2nd chapter. Acts 1 verse 7. Well, that now restore the kingdom, man. We're not saying nothing that hasn't been said, man. We're just telling you what you haven't been read to by the Christian church, because the Christian church is not the truth, man. There is a darkness coming. There are surgeries that are going to be canceled. There are C-sections that will not be delivered. The harvest will not be gathered, man. America is a city of unwalled villages. Cuba has been dealing with this stuff for decades. And so, yeah, they may go without power for a day or two. They can handle it. America can't handle this shit. And that's what's coming. Think about what that guy from Rich Dad, Poor Dad said. When he was in Vietnam, it only took 2 days for them to go without food, and they became rabid animals. What the fuck you think is going to happen to America?